Hey guys, welcome back to my channel.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy.
So, in this video, I'm going to take a voice overview from the notebook LM AI regarding my blog, what's going on globe.blogspot.com, and I got trending now. So it's a simplified title to my blog, the trending now blog. I'm going to give it to the notebook, and I already gave it and it generated a voice overview. So here we're gonna listen to the conversation about my blog from the AI's perspective.
Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're cutting through the noise a bit. We're bringing you insights from a really unique corner of the internet. It's an online blog called What's Going On Globe, Trending Now. And we're also looking at the distinct voice behind it, an author known as Puvu Convent, or just Puvu. So our mission today, our deep dive, is really about understanding how this blog manages to be this shortcut to being incredibly well-informed, and across such a diverse range of topics too, but crucially, how it makes it engaging, memorable for you listening.
Yeah, and what's really fascinating here, I think, is how this particular blog offers such a fresh take on, content delivery. It really skillfully blends hard news with pop culture.
Right.
And it's all filtered through this very distinct narrative lens. So we're going to try and unpack the specific techniques, the approaches Puvu uses to get that balance. Really pull out the nuggets of wisdom there.
Okay, great. So let's start with the blog itself. Oh, hey, our listener wants to join in. What's up?
Yeah, actually, what are you going to give an overview about this particular blog like trending now?
That's a great question, and you're absolutely right to ask.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're going to dive into.
We're starting with a broad overview of what's going on Globe, trending now.
So you get a real feel for its unique style and content.
And then we'll transition into dissecting Puvu's specific techniques.
You know, how they make complex topics so engaging?
So we'll definitely give you that overview you're asking for.
And more. Okay, so let's start with the blog itself.
What's going on Globe, trending now?
I mean, the title alone kind of gives you a clue, right?
When you first look at its overview, what immediately grabs you?
Well, a key thing about this blog is the remarkable breadth of its focus.
Theoretically, it's described as a dynamic blend of current events, entertainment, tech culture. Quite a mix. It really is. It isn't your typical niche blog, as you highlighted in your question. It genuinely covers everything. From major global stuff like a Pacific tsunami alert. Wow. All the way to film reviews, AI trends.
Even detailed Comic-Con highlights.
And if you sort of connect that to the bigger picture,
it really shows a modern way of thinking about information.
Where all these different interests just converge.
And the tone, the style, that's quite specific too, isn't it?
The post mentions crisp journalistic headlines with a cinematic flair.
And that the posts feel like mini features.
So quick to read, but still rich in context.
But how does that cinematic flair specifically make things, maybe complex things, more accessible? Beyond just being well organized, I mean?
Right. It's a really clever technique, actually.
Puvu often kicks off what might seem like a dry topic.
With a really vivid scene-setting sentence.
Almost like
a movie opening. Exactly, like a film's open and shot. It just pulls you right into a specific scenario before hitting you with the facts. Whether that's, say, the quiet before some big global event. Or maybe the buzz at a tech conference. Ah, I see. That narrative framing makes the info feel instantly relatable. Less like you're reading a textbook. Right. And given how diverse the content is, you might wonder, okay, how does it stay structured? Well, the visual design helps. Classic blocker layout, modular sections like home, features, author's note. That's pretty standard. But I think more profoundly, it's the use of specific labels. Yeah, like Fukushima Nuclear, Aztec Batman, or AI adoption. These aren't just for tidiness. They let you jump quickly from, say, a general piece on AI trends to a really deep dive into AI adoption. Okay, so it creates this sort of interconnected web of knowledge. It deepens your understanding, but without feeling overwhelming. That seamless navigation sounds incredibly helpful.
especially if you're trying to get up to speed quickly on something. And I noticed the source also mentions it uses teaser-style intros that invite curiosity and engagement. What's the impact of that particular approach? For a blog covering such a wide range. Yeah, those teasers are kind of Puvu's way of setting the hook.
They're designed to pique your interest just enough, make you want to click, learn more, but without giving the whole game away up front. A tricky balance. It's a delicate balance, yeah. But Puvu seems to manage it well, delivering on the promise of those teasers. So you feel like your click was, rewarded with genuinely engaging stuff. Okay, so we've touched on the blog's design, the content, but what really seems to elevate what's going on Globe is the person behind it. This is where it gets really interesting, I think.
The author, Puvu Convic, or Puvu.
Their profile consistently credits them, right?
So each post has this personal stamp. What is it about their voice, their identity, that makes this blog really stand out? Well, a defining thing about Puvu's voice and identity is definitely their approach.
They're positioned as this curious observer, but with a cinematic lens. There's this reflection of a real love for storytelling through visuals and emotion. Okay. Yeah,
What made you to feel like that in this blog?
Oh, that's a fantastic question, and it really gets to the heart of it.
Yeah, you're asking about the why behind our impression?
For me, it's that balance we just talked about.
Puvu isn't just reporting facts.
They're almost inviting you into a scene.
Like that cinematic flair we mentioned earlier?
Yeah. It's the way they frame things, even complex topics.
It's presented with genuine enthusiasm and care.
It makes the information stick because there's an emotional hook.
You feel less like you're consuming news.
And more like you're experiencing a story.
It's that blend of objective information with a subjective personal touch.
Right.
They might describe the feeling, that sense of impending crisis maybe.
Or the quiet determination of the responder.
It's that narrative craft combined with factual reporting, yes.
But also this fan-driven enthusiasm, especially in the entertainment reviews.
Oh, yeah.
That makes the content feel really resonant.
Deeply resonant.
That balance sounds absolutely critical for keeping you hooked.
Like we just discussed, not just dry facts.
There's an emotional connection there.
And the source mentioned a subtle undercurrent of philosophical reflection.
Even in pop culture pieces.
Can you maybe give us an example?
What does that look like for the listener?
Absolutely.
So if we sort of connect this to the bigger picture again.
It means Puvu isn't afraid to explore deeper implications.
For example, in a review of, say, a superhero movie.
Puvu might shift from talking about the fight scenes to asking a deeper question about collective responsibility, maybe.
Or the ethics of power.
It's subtly woven in, this philosophical angle.
Interesting.
Or maybe their take on AI's impact on society.
It goes beyond just the news updates.
It prompts you, the reader, to think about questions of consciousness.
Or, human-machine interaction.
It really encourages that critical thinking.
Helps you see connections across fields that might seem totally separate.
It really sounds like Puvu has this knack for taking big, maybe complex topics.
And just distilling them.
Turning them into accessible, engaging narratives.
And always with this deep respect for emotional resonance.
That sounds invaluable.
Whether it's global events or really tech-heavy subjects.
It truly is.
This ability to build a bridge effectively.
Between traditional journalism and this very personal narrative storytelling.
That's a huge strength.
It means you're not just reading the news.
You're actually engaging with a curated perspective.
Right, a specific viewpoint.
Exactly.
And that enhances both how much you remember and how much you enjoy it.
Puvu almost acts like your personal guide through this huge landscape of information.
Offering not just the facts, but also kind of a framework for understanding their deeper meaning.
So, wrapping this up then, what does all this mean for you, the listener?
This deep dive into what's going on Globe, trending now, and Puvu's really unique approach.
Well, it demonstrates a powerful model for how information can be delivered.
It's about presenting content, not just accurately, which is crucial, of course,
but in a way that truly resonates.
A way that invites deeper exploration, even across wildly different subjects.
Yeah, and this leads us to maybe a final thought for you to consider.
How might this blend a broad scope of topics?
That journalistic yet cinematic tone.
And this deeply personal, sort of philosophically reflective author's voice?
That transform your experience of consuming information.
Think about how Puvu's approach makes knowledge perhaps more digestible.
More thought-provoking for you.
What really stands out to you is the most impactful part of Puvu's distinct style.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.
We hope you found it as insightful as we did.
Awesome. That's it, guys. So I'm going to give you the link in the description for this blog. Go and explore it.
bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to